Remember when crazy game-winning buzzer beaters were a rare occurrence? Something you may have the privilege of witnessing maybe a handful of times in a season? I remember those days. Those were nice. But you want to know what's nicer? Game winners all the time, every other game you tune into. You get a buzzer beater. You get a buzzer beater. The world is a better place with more game-winning buzzer beaters. But how? Like, how has there been so many in such a short amount of time? The days of the rare buzzer-beating game winner seems to be a thing of the past. And no lead is safe.
Count the bucket for the win! Devontae Graham walks it off!
Today's video is sponsored by Keeps. Keeps is a subscription-based service that focuses on making it easier and more affordable for men to treat their male pattern baldness. Some of us are getting older, fellas. You gotta take care of yourself, do a bit of maintenance. Whether you're looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or just take better care of the hair you have, Keeps has you covered. Keeps offers clinically proven treatments to combat the symptoms of hair loss, and their treatment plans are affordable, typically half the cost of pharmacy prices. Each treatment plan is personalized to fit the needs of each individual user, and the products are delivered straight to your door. With Keeps, you can get quality, expert care without ever visiting a doctor's office or pharmacy. Their products are award-winning, affordable, and come with the necessary resources to help you keep what you got. Hair loss stops with Keeps. To get 50% off your first order, go to keeps.com/Jimmy Highroller or click on the link in the description. That's KEEPS.com/Jimmy Highroller. Game-winning buzzer beaters are rare. Really rare. I'm not talking about go-ahead shots with time left on the clock or a shot that ties the game and sends it into overtime. I'm talking about shots that beat the buzzer and end the game with one satisfying bucket. Michael Jordan holds the NBA record for the most game-winning buzzer beaters in a career with just 9. You might be familiar with a few of them, but even the greatest clutch shooter of all time could only manage to hit 9 game winners at the buzzer. LeBron James has played about 2 million games in the NBA, and he has just 7 game-winning buzzer beaters. Oddly enough, in his 19-year NBA career, he managed to hit 3 of them in just a 2-month span. The buzzer-beating game winner is the holy grail of basketball moments. A game winner like this can make even the slowest and most low-stakes game feel like the NBA Finals. Every player wants to hit one, but very few actually have. This is Kawhi's only game-winning buzzer beater. This is the only one James Harden has ever hit in his career. Here's the sole game-winning buzzer beater of Giannis's NBA career. Kevin Durant has hit 2 in his career, both of them over a decade ago. Kyrie Irving, arguably the most clutch player in the NBA, has never hit a game-winning buzzer beater. And here's the only buzzer-beating game winner Stephen Curry has hit in his 13-year NBA career. Oh, yeah. He's never hit one. Ever. Since the NBA began keeping track of play-by-play statistics in 1996, there have been 346 game-winning buzzer beaters. Which sounds like quite a bit, but including the playoffs, there has been about 33,000 games played throughout that time span. The odds are far from anyone's favor, and hitting a shot like this in the playoffs is just so astronomically unlikely that if your team is ever in a one-possession game with the clock winding down, you might as well just shut off the TV. Better that than getting your hopes up for a miracle. Okay, turn it back on. I want to see how it ends.
Bryant and comes up short.
In fact, here's a list of playoff game-winning buzzer beaters over a 10-year stretch from 2000 to 2009. That's it. That's the whole list. But as players have gotten better at shooting the rock, the number of buzzer-beating game winners has risen from nearly 0 to slightly more than 0. Especially as of late. Something must be in the NBA water because it feels like every other game, a player is hitting these once incredibly unlikely shots. If hitting game winners when the clock hits 0 is so difficult and rare, how in the world has there already been 9 this season alone? And how was there 4 game-winning buzzer beaters in 1 week? This season, no lead is truly safe until the last buzzer sounds. And it all started with Harrison Barnes sinking this 27-footer to beat the Suns in Phoenix.
HB 3. Got it! Harrison Barnes knocks it down!
It took all but a week for the NBA to produce its first mind-numbing game winner. Lucky for us, this was only the beginning. 10 days later, in a matchup between Boston and Dallas with the game winding down and a tied score of 104-104, the moment was wide open for anyone to hit a heroic shot. Enter Dennis Schroeder, with a plan to seal the game for his Celtics.
Drive it again.
Or not. Reggie Bullock, now's your time to shine.
Porzingis, 2 huge plays. First.
Okay, back to Schroeder. Show us what you got.
Double team came. Schroeder. And there's a deflection.
Bruh.
Reggie, let's see it, buddy. Put the dagger in him.
Side to Bullock. 3-pointer's no good.
Okay, Marcus Smart, you're up. Put him away.
Then Smart. And Smart trying to draw a foul. Throws up a prayer.
All right, just give the damn ball to Luka.
It's Luka against Josh Richardson. Left side of the floor. Luka's 3 is a ring. And get it to Boston again.
Going to get down.
Luka Magic on a Saturday night at American Airlines Center.
In Luka's young career, this is already his 4th game-winning buzzer beater, which is as many as the entire Clippers franchise has made in the last 2 decades. I wish I was making this up, but I'm not. And Luka's really good at these shots. He's hit these many times. But you want to see a shot that no one has ever hit?
No timeouts. The ball is inbounded to Shea. Temple. Didn't.
Pretty incredible, right? But that's not the shot that I'm talking about.
Step back, still buries the 3. And it's tied.
You know what's interesting about that? He was trying.
That's the shot. A 61-foot bomb by Devonte Graham at the buzzer to win the game. The longest game-winning buzzer beater in NBA history. And a shot that completely invalidates this 10-minute video about crazy long buzzer beaters I made 7 months ago. Just go ahead and we've got a new NBA record. This is the look someone has when they hit a 30-foot dagger with 1.4 seconds left on the clock, and then you turn around and one-up them by hitting the longest game-winning buzzer beater in NBA history. The look of defeat, one that the Thunder wear often, but luck would have it that they would get another chance at victory just 3 days later.
Finds Shea. Shea steps back on the 3. On the run. And the buzzer shatters the hopes of the Clippers here at Paycom Center with the.
A 30-foot game-winning buzzer beater just 3 days after his previous game-winning buzzer beater was yanked from him. If it wasn't for the greatest last-second heave in NBA history, Shea would have had game winners in back-to-back games. This feat has never been done before, and it may have been a long time before we see another player pull something like this off. Until DeMar DeRozan did it 2 weeks later.
DeRozan to win it. Goal! DeMar DeRozan delivers. Feeds DeRozan. DeRozan pump fake for the win. Got it again. And the buzzer. DeMar delivers again.
In back-to-back games, on back-to-back nights, DeMar DeRozan became the first player in NBA history to hit game-winning buzzer beaters. In his first game winner against Indiana on December 31st, DeMar pulled off an absurd one-footed running 27-footer with a defender in his grill. This shot was beautiful, and it was the first game-winning buzzer beater in DeRozan's NBA career. Fast forward just 27 hours and a 600-mile trip east, and DeRozan would go on to hit another game-winning buzzer beater over 2 defenders in Washington. If hitting a game-winning buzzer beater is rare, then hitting 2 on back-to-back days is somewhere between never gonna happen and impossible. That's until DeMar DeRozan did it. But let's back this up for a moment, because right before DeMar hit this game winner, Kyle Kuzma nailed a dagger of a 3 with just 3.3 seconds left on the clock. A shot that in that moment felt like a game winner. But Kuzma got the SGA treatment. His dagger and potentially game-winning 3-pointer was stripped away thanks to a historically unlikely heave at the buzzer. Only in this NBA season is a 25-footer with mere seconds on the clock not safe from disaster. As they say, one man's game winner is another man's opportunity to hit a wildly improbable shot at the buzzer and accomplish a feat that's never even been done before. Or, Something like that.